Hi, everybody. Carla here. We're going to be doing a hip focused morning flow. And I consider this a morning flow because in the morning, I like to feel like I'm kind of easing in and giving myself a moment or two just to kind of ease on out. So it doesn't have to be practiced in the morning, but it's a nice way to get your day started. And we are going to be starting on our back. So whenever you're ready, just start to make your way onto your back. We're going to let the feet touch down onto the mat. And as you do, just take a moment to feel like the back of the head draws slightly back and slightly up. Feel that sense of that lovely quality of support underneath your spine. And feel like you're letting yourself just kind of sink into that. Bring your right ankle over top of your left knee. We're going to gently just draw that knee to the chest. Maybe a little rock on that low back if that feels good first thing. And we're going to bring this into a little twist for that outer hip. So right foot, left knee is going to drop over towards that left side. Let that foot touch down. Left hand can grab a hold of that right foot. Feel like you slightly pull it towards you. And you should be starting to get a little stretch into that medial glute outer hip area. If you're feeling that, it's enough. Or if you want a little more, maybe this right hand just kind of moves the knee away from you. And it's not a long hold, just getting a little bit into that outer hip this morning. Let's bring that back through to center. Let that right foot touch back down. Take that left ankle over top of the right knee. Just draw that towards the chest. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Try not to let the spine round as you do this. And again, if a little movement in the hips, particularly in the morning, feels good, let yourself do that. And then keeping this position, keep that 90-degree position. You've got that left foot, right knee, drop it over to the right. Left foot touches down, right hand can grab a hold of it. Feel like you're pulling it towards you. Again, if you need a little more, maybe this hand, left hand moves that knee away from you. Sometimes it's nice, I like to kind of let my left arm come out to the side. It gives me a little side belly, side body that feels nice for me. And then let's slowly bring that back through to center. Let the feet touch back down. For a moment, take the feet mat distance and just drop your knees over to one side and drop them on over to the other. One or two of these, again, a little movement for those hips. Let's bring the knees to the chest. Little squeeze in. Grab behind the knees. Let's roll up. Cross those shins. Take those hands forward. Let the hands be nice and wide and strong. Let's press the floor away, round into the back. Take that back to neutral. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Let yourself kind of pedal those feet out a little bit if that is nice, or let the head shake a little yes, a little no. Doesn't need to be your deepest down dog. Just let it feel like you're opening up the body. And then let's look towards the hands. Step a foot forward. Straighten that leg. We're going to come up just a wide angle forward fold. Outsides of the feet parallel to the sides of the mat. Let's take those hands to the hips. Feel like you draw those elbows together. Inhale. Exhale, come halfway forward. A little bend in the knees. Let the hands touch the floor. Or if you can, peace fingers to the big toe or grab your ankles or your shins. Actively move those shoulders away from the ears and then start to bring the crown of the head to the floor. Now you got a little bend in those knees. If it's nice, just start to straighten those legs a little bit more. And at the same time, feel like you can soften the chin towards the shin. A little bit of length, a little bit of space into the legs and the hips. Release the hands, let them come down onto the floor. Bring yourself to a little half lift. Heel toe the feet in a little. Turn the toes to the corners of the mat. And we're just going to drop down into a squat. Let the feet be wide enough that ideally you can get those heels to the floor. And some days, first thing in the morning, it feels good to have a little movement in your squat. Or just let yourself sink in. Feel like those elbows come inside the knees. Lengthen through the spine. So try not to feel like you're rounding down, but find a little space and length. Let's exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips. Heel toe those feet to about hip distance. Soft little bend in the knees. Let the back of the neck relax. Hands come to the hips. Feel like you lift with the legs, so ground down to strengthen the legs to come all the way up to standing. If you're not at the top of the mat, make your way there. Take a nice little breath. Feet are hip distance or big toes together, hands in front of your heart. With your inhale, let's reach those arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees a little if you need. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands come back through to the heart. That's our breath rhythm. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. We're going to add our lunges. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops, lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, down dog, step back. Inhale in the pose. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Take your left elbow to the right knee, add a little twist here, inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, we're stepping forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands through to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale in the pose. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. We'll twist, so right elbow to left knee. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands through to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to high plank. Inhale. Exhale to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Left elbow to right knee to twist. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling through chaturanga or belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Right elbow to left knee, inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Heel toe those feet together. Inhale, sink into your chair pose. Lengthen through your spine. Take your hands to the heart. Take your left ankle over top of your right knee. Stay here or bring that chest a little closer to the shin. Move that chest away. Slowly take yourself to standing. Left knee to the chest. Pause. Left hand is going to find that left foot. Draw the knee down. Walk that hand towards the inside of the foot as you reach your arm up. Transitioning into a dancer. Pressing forward. Pressing back. Find balance. Find your focus. Inhale. Let's bring this back up. Right hand to the heart. Left hand to the heart as that left knee comes to the chest. Sit it back down into that chair, ankle over top of the knee. Inhale. Touch that foot back down. Reach those arms up, chair. Hands to prayer. Weight to the left. Right ankle over top of left knee. Move that chest a little closer to your thigh if you can, a little more opening for the hip. Bring it back up. Nice and steady, right knee to the chest as you come to standing. Right hand, find your way to that right foot. Turning the knee down, try not to let it go to the side. A left arm comes up. Staying here, always a nice option. Or pressing forward, pressing back. Finding a little bit of that dancer pose in the morning. Focus that gaze. Bring it back through to center. Left hand to the heart. Right knee to the chest as right hand comes to the heart. Right ankle over top of left knee as you step back down. Inhale. Right foot touches down. Reach those arms up, chair. We're going to flow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, reach it up. Let it roll open. Bend that right knee. Let the hip open up. Right foot to the outside of your right pinky finger. Left knee to the floor. Low lunge. Let the weight of the hip kind of sink forward. And it's the morning. If this is good, we can stay here. But if it's available, maybe you can lower that chest a little more towards the floor. A little more space for that hip. Take a breath or two here. Option is to stay here for a couple more breaths, or we bring the weight into the hands. Left hand goes to the corner, right hand to your right thigh, or right hand can reach back. Grab a hold of that foot. Bothers the knee? Don't do it. Open up that quad a little bit more and get a little work in that hip. Let's exhale, release that out. Plant the hands under your shoulders. Turn this right foot in so that it's parallel side of the mat. Tuck the toe, left knee off the mat. Try not to let those hips get high. Right arm comes up for a nice easy twist. Right hand comes down. Step it back to down dog. Option to come through a little chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left leg, reach it up. Let the hip roll open. Bend the knee. Left foot to the outside of the left pinky finger. Turn that foot out 45 degrees. Right knee to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let yourself melt in. Again, just going as low as you can. Try not to lean to the side. You're working to keep the hips and the shoulders and the weight in the arms a little more equal. Not perfect, just a little more. Staying here if this is lovely first thing in the morning, or weight into the hands, right hand to the corner of the mat. Left hand, left thigh, you're turning that chest along the same angle as the leg. If it's available, left hand reaches back and maybe it grabs that right foot and you draw that towards you. Steady breath in and out. Again, if it bothers the knee, don't do it. Let's exhale, release that out. Plant the hands. Turn this left foot in so it's parallel to the side of the mat. Tuck your toe, right knee off the mat. Left hand comes out for a nice easy twist. Left hand comes down. Step it back to down dog. Add a little flow here. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Steady inhale and exhale. Looking towards the hands. Step your right foot forward. Straighten your right knee. Set up for your warrior two. Inhale. Turn those palms to face up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Straighten the knee. Inhale. Exhale, take it back to a T shape. You're setting up for triangle, so adjust the feet in any way you need. Reach forward with that right hand. Let it settle to your shin, your ankle, or your mat. Left arm is up, look up. Left hand to left hip. We're going to set up for our half moon. So maybe step your back foot forward, or maybe your front foot steps back as you plant that hand. Option, have a block underneath it. Left hand, left leg floats up. Once you have that, left hand floats up. And if it's there, a left hand maybe grabs a hold of that left foot. Ardha Chandrasana Shavasana, opening up that quad and hip a little more. Release your left foot if you have it. Little pause. We're going to land this down in our warrior two. So touch down, adjust as you need to, float that out. Turn your palms. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, hands come down on either side of that foot. Step back to down dog. Add a chaturanga, up dog, down dog here if you want. Look towards the hands. Left foot forward. Warrior two. Sink and settle into that pose, float those arms up. Distribute that workload equally into the feet. Turn your palms to face up. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, straighten the knee. Inhale. Exhale, float it back to set up for triangle. Adjust as you need. Reach forward with that left hand. Let it settle to your shin, your ankle, your mat. Right arm comes up. Take a breath here. And then right hand to your right hip. Step that back foot forward. Plant that left hand. Float that left leg up. Find that stability here. Half moon. Now option is right hand. Finding that right foot to open up. Sorry, I got a little frog in the throat there. Take a nice little breath here. Release the foot if you have it. And then we're going to softly touch back down. Float those arms, land your warrior two, adjust if you need. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, hands on either side of the foot. Step back to down dog. Add a little flow here if it feels good. Steady inhale and exhale. Release the knees to the floor, tabletop. Walk the hands out for a moment, melting heart. Option for a child's pose if that feels in any way better, but feel like you're lengthening through the arms. Press into the mound of the pinky fingers, outer edge of the wrist. Walk your hands back, tabletop. Exhale, round into the back. Neutral position, cross your shins, make your way onto your back to set up for your bridge. Take a breath to feel like you land, connecting into that. Press into the feet, hip distance. You should be able to brush your fingertips to the heels so that those ankles are below the knees. Lift the hips, lift the chest, lift the belly. If it's good, interlace the hands behind the back. Feel like you press down to lift up. Now we're just doing one reclining back bend. If this is feeling good, stay with it. If it's in your practice to come into a wheel, you can add that in, bringing the hands in line with the ears, drawing yourself up maybe for a breath or two here. And then just in that next breath, let's start to release that out. Let the low back touch the floor. Take a pause. Let that go. Let's bring the knees to the chest and just a little rock side to side here. Grab behind the knees. Roll yourself up. Right shin parallel to the top of the mat. Right thigh parallel to the side. Left ankle over top. Just a nice, easy seated position here. Double pigeon. If this is really tricky, let that left leg be in front. It's enough. And then just a nice, easy forward fold here. Come forward till it feels like it's a little stretch for your hips. Let the back of the neck soften. We're just winding it down. Let's bring that back to sitting nice and tall. Lean it back. Switch it up. Left leg on the bottom, right ankle on top, knee stacked over top of knee if you can, or right leg is in front. And this might be enough. You might be feeling your hips, especially if it's a morning practice. Otherwise, let's just come forward a little bit here. Relaxing the back of the neck, the jaw, feel a little stretch in those hips. Let's bring ourselves back to sitting nice and tall. Relax those shoulders. Lean back. Take those feet out in front of you. Let them come that distance. Let's drop our knees over to one side and drop them on over to the other. And then make your way onto your back. Bring the knees to the chest. We're going to take this into a twist to our right, to our left. Option to wrap that left leg over top, a little more outer hip. Option to have the knees together if you prefer. Gaze to the right. Bring that back through to center. Adjust the hips, maybe left leg over top of right if you did it that way. Gaze to the left. And then let's come back through to center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourself a little hug. Squeeze in. As you exhale, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Let one hand maybe rest on the belly and the heart if that feels good, or let your arms come beside you. Don't overdo this. Just let those hips soften. Take a moment here to relax, to feel the breath in the body, and take that big, deep inhale in Exhale out. Extend the legs out in front of you. Let them fall open as wide as you like. Transitioning into your Shavasana. If you need to get going, you're going to roll over to your side and start to make your way seated when you have a moment. If you can take that time to rest, set a timer or just a few moments. But if it's time to get that day started, let the hands come in front of your heart in that prayer position. Taking that lovely deep inhale and exhale. Thank you for sharing this practice. Have a lovely day.